it yet. It's pissing me off.
Oh, that's
All right.
fake.
Yeah, we're live now, and Dan's looking up whether or not this place delivers to him.
Yes.
What's it
What is
called?
Postmates. It's called the Holy Land Cafe, and I
The
want a
Holy
gyro
Land.
and lentil soup. And now it says the Holy Land Cafe is unavailable for delivery right now. I don't know what that means. Let's go to
So they
Grubhub.
deliver other times of the day?
I don't know. Let's see here.
I don't know what to do about my headphones disappearing.
Who knows?
You have powers, man.
Maybe.
Enter a-
How did you get your powers? Like, what happened?
I fell into
okay.
a bunch of old copies of Knack.
Whoa.
And you survived?
Yeah, one of them was broken and cut into my arm, and
Sweet.
now I can make my headphones disappear. All right, Dan, have you figured it out?
No.
Damn.
Okay, well,
Hold on.
That's not the best origin story. but
Holy
whatever.
Land.
what's the best origin story?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Toad in a hole.
Well, I had to think of it quick, and that's what I came up with.
My dad gave me my powers, so it's all good.
Sweet.
Okay.
I fucking typed it in. I get Red Lobster. Who the fuck?
Ooh.
Bullshit.
Yo, hashtag cheddar biscuits.
Red
Yeah.
Lobster is good though.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not.
What?
So bad.
All right.
You're the one with heart. You're the one with heart pains.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Your chest is trying to
Fancy
blow
and
up.
call it good.
Good joke.
Trying to say that Red Lobster's bad.
It's not great. But
It is
you
kind
know,
of expensive.
and there's no Greek delivery on this list. So that's racist.
Maybe
That
they're
is
cheap.
racist.
Maybe they don't want to pay the extra fee, you know?
Yeah, that's not great.
Grab your
Chinese.
joysticks and
Chinese
give it
euros.
your sunglasses.
Thai
because
food.
This is the Third Wheel Arcade Looks for Dinner.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Episode 11 of the Third Wheel Arcade Looks for Dinner, because that's what we do every episode.
Grubhub.
Now Bro's just saying words that relate
No.
to dinner.
Grubhub's that delivery site, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking up.
And
I got
Postmates.
nothing. I put in my address and they're like, no, we don't drive that far.
You
Ooh.
think Dan doesn't know how to find dinner?
Something's gonna happen. Oh, I just got a thing that said $12 off my first order. I might have to get Red
That's
Lobster.
Dan's middle name is dinner.
It's fatty actually, but you know, whatever.
Our third wheel has talked a lot already. It's PlayStation Bra. I
Yay.
just
Yay.
realized that you're breaking the third wheel tradition of camera on, and
Do I need to turn it on?
I mean,
I'd like to
You don't-
see your face.
I don't know
Yeah.
how it look tonight. I'm sorry. Hold on.
are you good? Like, are you decent?
It's gonna be awesome when Lil Bra's there.
No,
That little bra the
No.
whole time.
No, not this time. Sorry. There's no
Get puberty.
there's no twist.
Sounds exactly like his dad.
Fucking mind.
Oh,
So this is the
How's
third.
that?
oh, there he is. There's that beautiful man.
Yeah, there it is.
Yo, what up, guys? It's me, head coach of the Detroit Lions, Matt Patricia.
Is that his
I've been
real name?
told that by 3 people. Okay.
Really?
Matt
Yeah,
Patricia.
you do kind of look like him, actually.
I don't know. Is that what the face he makes?
Yeah,
that what you play
Google
for
him. Google
football?
Matt Patricia. He looks mad all the time, but
He
I
does.
guess if I was the coach of the Lions, I'd be pretty pissed too.
So how you doing, PlayStation Bra? When's the last time you were on our show?
2018, right?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it?
At
Something
the
like that?
very
Yeah.
end, you're at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I've been good, and it's busy but good. Being a daddy and
Oh,
a
yeah.
gamer and a lover.
Wow.
Ooh.
And
Oh.
you're doing your own podcast.
Yeah. You're on there too, by the way.
I am.
Spoiler! Oh my God, he's on another show. He's on
Spoiler.
2 other shows. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, hold on. There we go.
There we go. Is that a good
Nice.
picture? I can't see it.
I can't. I'm trying to get him to.
Kinda. I kinda. Hold on.
Yep. Just put a pencil in your ear.
Well, most of the time he has head on backwards, so
That's true.
that's a bad picture.
I mean,
He found the one picture with his hat on straight.
Yeah, thanks.
oh, hold on. This is a good one.
There we go.
Save image.
Looks angry.
Matt Patricia. Yeah, you said he always looks angry.
You know what it is? He was Coach Belichick. Was it Belichick, right? Yeah, there. Well,
There it is. That's
yeah, the tongue action.
Is that Cooter behind him? No.
Who
No.
knew that you'd have 2 guests in one tonight?
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your offensive game plan.
I don't
God.
like sitting with him like licking my neck,
He's judging your defensive coordinator,
and he's
your coordination.
licking the back of my earlobe and my invisible headphones.
Oh man, I'm dead.
But no, life is good. Gaming's good. What about you guys? Thanks for having me on.
It's great to have you here.
It is great to have you here. Life is
Thank
good
you.
and exhausting. I've worked a lot, and I'm very tired. And I took a nap before the show, and then I woke up thinking I was late for work. And Tanya said I was snoring so loud.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Work fucking sucks.
yeah.
Man. Well,
Welcome
I,
to the low
I
energy
like my
arcade.
coworkers.
Your co-workers?
Coworkers. I like my coworkers.
I actually told my HR person off this week on Thursday. It was fantastic. I slammed my hand into her desk and I said, "This fucking job sucks ass." I work for a church also.
Oh no!
So you know, I still have a job, which is nice. But yeah, I lost my shit. It was pretty fantastic, actually.
There was no potato salad at the meeting tonight.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Where's my Holy Land Cafe?
I know you've had issues there, so
Yeah, I've still got a job for now.
Yeah,
So,
for
it's
now.
fine.
for now.
Keyword.
good.
Yeah.
It's all right. I got
so-
stuff saved up. I'm good.
So who's had time to play any video games?
I did.
I've been playing Crackdown 3.
You
Okay.
still playing it?
Yeah.
Let's
Still?
talk about Crackdown.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Mhm.
It's
How far are you?
fun. I'm like 3 hours into it. I'm still running around. I've just been like, ooh, orbs.
It's like
Ooh,
halfway
yeah.
through.
What? Are you serious?
I finished it in 9, I think. And I
Yeah,
think 2 of those hours it was just on standby. So
I'm a sucker for, climbing the tower, saving this
Oh, me too.
person, unlocking this area. So I've been kind of just running around and hey, orbs.
Have you climbed that radio towers yet?
I've done one of them, yeah. Where
Yeah,
you had to
I-
change the image to you.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those took me 1 hour. So
Ooh.
out of my total 9 hours, 1 hour was climbing one of those fucking things. I
Ugh.
gave it to my son to try to climb it. He couldn't do it. Gave it to my other son. He couldn't do it. And then he gave it back to me, and I literally did it right after that. I'm not sure what happened. I love Matt Patricia sitting there. It's so
Hey,
Dang.
Dylan.
he's staying.
Welcome to Patricia chat.
that 41-17.
Yeah, that's a
Ooh.
bad score.
That's the
why we're
Jets
gonna-
too, man.
Third
The
quarter.
Jets weren't that good of a team last year.
God, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, Dan and I both played Crackdown 3 as well. We had to because Doc's in it. But it's a fun game. It's just there's not a whole lot to it,
Yeah,
I love climbing the towers. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's probably my favorite part.
The platforming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we talked about it a little bit last week on the Mixer show that nobody watched, except for Bra, who was our guest this week.
Hey,
So,
I'm here for you.
yeah.
Let's talk about it again.
It
It was too chaotic.
Yeah.
was too chaotic. And the
Which one?
audio, hashtag sound design was awful.
Yeah, Dan kept getting all crackly. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know what happened there.
Fucking
$200 headphones.
I don't know because you sounded fine in my headphones, so I think it was an Xbox to Mixer thing where it was messing up.
Oh my God.
So we talked about it a little bit. It's a really fun game. I think one of the issues it has, and one of the reasons it got panned so much in reviews, is because the beginning sucks so much.
Yes.
Dan told me when I started playing, it gets better as you get more powers.
oh yeah, definitely.
And it really does. By the time I finished the game, I was having a lot of fun. I really think they should have done something different at the beginning there where you had, I mean, I know that you have to progress and get stronger to kind of feel like you're progressing in the game. Maybe you start with all your powers and then then there's the crash and then you lose your powers and have to earn them all back.
The old Castlevania.
Yeah, exactly. Just so you know, it's going to get good later.
It
because-
does.
I think a lot of people probably didn't make it to that point because that first where you're just running around and you can't even jump, on top of a building, it sucks. And your guns suck. They're just you get a pistol and a shitty assault rifle.
Yep.
Have either one of y'all played the multiplayer mode yet?
No.
Oh,
I haven't liked what I saw on Twitter and the people who were streaming it.
you didn't
Yeah,
like
Can't
the
play with
cloud
anybody.
power?
You can't play with anybody. You can play with one person, right?
No, you can't even invite a person.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
It's co-op. You can play the single player. You can play together.
The crazy thing is, it was delayed another year, and it still feels like they could delay it 6 more months in some aspects. It's like,
If not
damn.
longer.
Yeah, it's
Like I said last week, if you see a game like God of War 3, they can go to the new God of War in a whatever 3 to 4, 5 year. I don't know how long it was in development, but
yeah,
that's what I want to see in progression from not basically a slightly updated graphics with HDR and the same gameplay loop. I mean, I guess they added some other stuff, but it's all basically the same.
yeah.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it's fun,
because
but
things aren't mutually exclusive.
They didn't take that. They didn't take the next step for the series. It was
right.
just,
I think it's done after this. Yeah. It's almost like they were running a test with this new cloud stuff that they're doing. Let's see it. We really want to try it out and see if it works. But if nobody's playing it, it's like the the tree in the forest shit, bear shit in the woods. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, but it's definitely a fun game. Like
it's definitely fun.
It's worth playing. I don't think it's worth $60. I saw it was on sale the other day. Wario64 posted about it that it dropped to $51 on sale, and I was like, "That's wow!" I forgot that it was $60. It's worth Game Pass.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So you see a lot of these reviews. They got panned for how do you value the game? Can you say, okay, well, it's as a $60 game, I think most people would say it's probably not worth it. Now, value obviously is subjective, but then you add in the Game Pass thing. Well, you can pay $10 for the month of Game Pass and get to play it, and so that increases the value of it, but it doesn't change what the game is. So is it fair to use that in your review? Let's say you're doing a review for Crackdown. I did one. I haven't posted it yet on Season Gaming, but I don't know if I can say, well, it's worth it Game Pass, but it's not worth the $60, right? So
it makes sense.
Yeah,
I would have not have paid $60. I've been like, what is this?
Yeah, it would have been one of those situations where you bought it for $60 and you regretted it and you hated the game, but at $10, you love the game.
Why not? Yeah.
So I don't know where the middle ground is for that. I still think even $30, I might go, okay, it's kind of worth it, but not really. But at $10, it's a steal, and I got it for $2. So I got it for the price of 2 iPhone games
or 2 McDoubles.
Yeah, two McDoubles with no bun.
All right, let's wrap it up, boys.
My life. Dan's ready to eat.
Dan needs a zero. Peanut butter sandwich.
Had you had time to play anything else, bro?
Shenmue. I started streaming that. That was pretty fun.
Yes,
dude. It's that was a nice little nostalgia trip. It was. But all that music and then the controls. I'm like, oh no.
So I didn't play Shenmue.
Yeah, that's okay.
But would it be a nostalgia? Like, is the nostalgia trip the only thing that's good about it? Like, would I go back and still enjoy it? Because it feels like it's probably pretty dated.
You could definitely see the influence it brought to other games.
Well, for sure.
You could see how it helped change gaming for the future releases. And like one point, I met this old man. He's like, I can't talk right now. So 5 minutes later, I went to this bar and he was in there eating, and he's like, I still can't talk, young man. I'm like, oh, wow, he remembered me. It was cool seeing that, remembering that, hey, this game was pretty revolutionary at the time.
Yeah, and when did it come out? Was it 2000, 2001?
Like December 29th, 1999. So
okay, that's right.
It was 2000. Let's get ready.
Right. Yeah, it's revolutionary for its time, but that doesn't mean going back and playing it now is any fun. Metal Gear Solid 1 was revolutionary for its time. I don't think it's that much fun now. So there's a lot of games like that. It's weird because when you go back in time, when you go into the early 90s and the mid 90s even, those games still hold up. But as they transitioned into 3D and started doing more ambitious and cool things, they don't hold up now, which is crazy because I don't know. They were so revolutionary at the time. Like, do you remember playing these games and you're like, games will never get better than this. Yeah. Now you play it and you're like, whoa, gross.
What was I thinking?
Yeah. I have to turn a right stick to look my head around before I can walk forward.
I'm sitting there running and ran right into a fence. I'm like, what the hell? How did I do that? And then they're like, oh yeah, these controls are not that great.
Speaking of this nostalgia, what have you been playing, Dan?
Oh, not
Uh-oh.
Shenmue. I've been playing a lot of Anthem. In fact,
That's not nostalgia.
that's not nostalgia, but I literally booted up in for 20 minutes. I booted up Toe Jam and Earl. I'm super fucking excited for this game. It's one of my favorite games ever, as far as old games go. I had it for the Genesis. Funny enough, though, I've never played the second or third one. I might have played the second one, but I don't remember it. The first one was just awesome. So this one basically is that on steroids. It's just, I mean, the graphics aren't like a huge leap, but they're obviously way, way different. I have it for all 3 systems. So anybody want to co-op? I have options. So let me know. But I played it on my Switch for like 10 or 15 minutes. It's super fun. I'm probably gonna go back and start it back either on the Xbox or PlayStation because I want to save the Switch for the trip.
I've never played Toe Jam and Earl. Like, what's the gameplay like? Is it
so? You're these 2 aliens. One guy's a fat dude. One guy's a skinny little dude with 3 legs. And you'll crash land on a planet, and there's you basically have to rebuild your ship. And you start at this one little level, and there's presents. Well, you don't know what they are. You just pick them up, and the only way to find out what they are is either open them and see what it is, or you can go talk to this wandering carrot that are in different levels, and you can pay him a couple bucks, and he'll identify stuff for you. But you get different stuff like an inner tube to go in the water. You get like rocket shoes or speedy high tops or some other weird shit. Sometimes it produces bad stuff, and you get struck by lightning over and over again until you die. You just never know what's in it. So, and then you go into an elevator on every level, takes you to the next level. There may or may not be a piece of the ship there. Maybe you just continuously build it. There's like 10 pieces. But if you fall, like these things are kind of like floating islands in the middle of space. If you fall out for one, you end up going back down to the next level. The prior level that you were at.
Oh,
so
wow.
then you gotta run back to the damn elevator. I streamed it with Mike Mullis on NLG a couple nights ago. And I consistently, so the original game, fell over and over and over again. Either I got hit by bees or stupid little devils that run around and stick you in the ass. It's just there's lots of different cool little weird enemies. They've added a bunch more, it looks like. It's just a little platform, right? Not even a platform, it's just a little fun game to play, and I will play the crap out of it.
It's $20, right?
$20.
$20 3 times?
$60. Yes. I did have some, to be fair, I had a bunch of PlayStation credit and Xbox credit, so really I only paid for the Switch one, technically. But
I'm sure they're happy. I'm sure they're like, oh my God, we sold 3 copies.
Yep.
Just to one person.
One person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big dumb idiot.
Their Twitter has been fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Just they're going back and forth with people the way that most game companies can't do.
Or won't do.
Or won't do, yeah.
Yeah, they don't care.
We're a multi-million-dollar company that has 100,000 followers on Twitter, and we say nothing.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Other than that, I've been playing Anthem. That's it, basically.
So
I actually
after
finished it yesterday.
you finished it?
I finished the main story. So
was it was it life changing, the story?
No. So here's the problem. I did the entire game on hard. I don't normally play on hard. I usually play on easy. But there's such a difference in difficulty between even just all those 3, easy, normal, and hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dramatic. So I played on hard the whole time. I did it pretty good. I don't know if I would have done much better if I had a different javelin, because I had the Colossus. So I basically tanked my way through most of it. As soon as I got to the last level, I mean, it took me just to get to the final boss. It took me probably 2 hours. Damn. And I had to go really, really slow and then I got to him and I just got my ass kicked several times. So I was like, fuck this. I literally went from hard to easy. I just skipped normal. I was like, I'm just going to play through this because I didn't realize you get the game makes you, once you go to a certain mission, you're basically locked in. Like if you come back, you can't go to anything else. And I really just like, oh, I'll just put that on the side and play a little bit later. But I couldn't do any contracts. I couldn't do any quests for any of the people in town. I couldn't do shit except for that. So I was like, well, I'm not going to sit here and wait for somebody to get to this level. I'm just going to breeze through it. And it was super, super, super fast compared to the last one. So compared to the harder difficulty.
So you were playing by yourself?
I was playing by myself. I pretty much played the whole game by myself, except for the times we played together.
Aww.
We did some free play and stuff, but most of the missions I did solo. And it's fun. It's shallow, but it's, I'm not a huge, aside from Diablo 3, I'm not a big ARPG guy, loot shooter dude. So
looter shooter.
I think it was Schluter. I think I saw on Twitter.
Schluter. Like
yeah.
Schluter McGavin.
Schluter. But I had really high hopes for the game.
Yes,
and I was super pumped. And it let me down a lot. But I think, everybody says it's going to be fine later on. Yeah, they're going to add more stuff, but stop that shit already. You've seen it happen. It's not like you hadn't had
over and over.
Yeah, you didn't have a blueprint on how this shit went down. Here, look at Destiny. Look at the Division, the original Division. There's even Diablo 3 to a certain extent. It's just, and everything's free. It's not like they're holding stuff back, to charge you later. It's just they just put out
ready, right?
It was finished. I still love it. I still think the gameplay is one of the best games I've played for a while. I think it's super fun to play with friends. I really, really had a good time with it. I just wish there was more I could do. But I'm only explored a little bit of the end game so far. So, to be fair, maybe it does get better. So I don't know.
Well, I've heard the end game is the worst part of it. I'm a different case because I wasn't very excited for this game. I love BioWare, but I didn't expect much. I don't generally enjoy online only games, every now and then. But as the game got closer and closer, it wasn't really until I played the beta with you and with Dan and Diego. Once we played that, I was sold, just because it's so fun. But it really seems like the beta showcased everything that the game could do.
It really did.
There wasn't really anything afterwards so far. I've probably played 12 hours to Dan's 30.
No idea where I'm at now. I'm at level 26, I think.
Yeah, I'm level 13.
Yeah.
But up until now, it's really been everything I experienced in the demo. There's been no change. There's been not really much of an upgrade. You get better guns and whatever, but it doesn't change the way you play the game at all. You're just still doing the same thing over and over and over again. But it's really fun to do that. It's just not enough to say that game is amazing, which I think all of us wanted. And you're right. They've seen this happen a million times, and they should have known that it was coming, and they knew it was coming. That's the thing. Like, the writing was on the wall. They did not know that this was going to happen. They were well aware. They probably wanted another 6 months to a year, but they weren't allowed that 6 months to a year. But at the same time, they've seen so many games come out where it came out flawed and then fixed itself over the course of 6 months. You buy the game in early access, and then the game gets good. It's going to get to the point where that's going to hurt the industry. It's not yet, but I think Anthem's starting to show some cracks in the armor, because Anthem's not doing what they thought it would do. Anthem's not doing what Destiny did, for sure. And Anthem's not doing what Division 1 did either. Like, those games had much bigger buzzes about them even after they came out and flopped, because everybody was excited about them because of the hype train. Anthem, now people are finally going, all right, we've seen this. Why are you still doing this? And I think you can't get away with many more of those games.
Nope.
I think they're going to start failing at launch. And then if the game launches badly, I think we might see this with Fallout 76. The game launched poorly, sold poorly, and now do they have the money to fix it? Because the game's not selling well. So they might not.
Well, Bethesda should. They've got a shit ton of money.
You can go buy a hard drive and get a copy of Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that in Germany or something like that?
Yep.
yeah.
That was nuts, man.
I think you
Yeah.
can buy some scones and get a free copy.
Buy a euro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a euro and Fallout 76. No, you're right, man. I mean, the problem is, you could see it even, just based on the numbers, at least of physical sales. People are already kind of like, okay, well, we saw what was in the beta. We better just hold off. And they're starting to pump the brakes on pre-ordering these kinds of games. And, because of the trend of, not being really complete. So it's going to start, I mean, it's not that hard. I look at, we got an open beta this weekend for Division 2, right? And when we played together on the closed beta, it was, there was more almost in that beta. I mean, obviously not, but you can tell between the two, which is going to have way more content. Because
Right.
I could have kept playing that beta for the Division for a long time and still got different. There was so much to do, and that's not even the main stuff. And which is crazy to me. But they also have, the experience of fucking up before. So
The first game,
yeah, so they know what not to do.
Yeah, but Anthem
so
has,
does anybody else.
exactly.
Really,
We've all
It's a-
seen and played these games enough times that everybody has that experience now.
Yep. No
Yes.
excuses.
Yeah, that's what I thought too until I saw Kotaku's article where they said Anthem should have known better, and I was like, oh wait, they really should have known better.
Mm-hmm.
What was the rumor though that BioWare Edmonton worked on the game? That they were doing the bigger portion of Anthem at first, and then the Austin team joined in.
I didn't see that.
Okay,
see that
it's something about Kotaku was talking about. They were mentioning
I know-
about.
Mike Gamble, who's the producer, he worked on Andromeda. I don't know who did Andromeda. Was it
Edmonton.
Is it Edmonton? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he also produced
The
Andromeda.
B team.
Yeah. So
Well, and who
That was
was
the
it?
big deal about Anthem. It was the A team. They're coming back.
Right.
It's the
Right.
good BioWare. They're going to do it right. And then it was like, oh, wait a minute.
And who was it that there was a director on the game that started on Anthem
Mhm.
5 years ago?
that's Casey Hudson.
Casey Hudson, yeah.
Casey Hudson started on the game and then left, and then came back,
Mhm.
Right.
and he was like, "Oh, cool! This is still in development. I can jump back on this."
Yep.
That's
He should've
not
came
really
back
how.
earlier.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Well.
Are you
I mean-
either one of you guys worried about the future of BioWare?
Yeah. A
Okay.
little bit.
That's,
I know they've got Dragon Age coming and
Yeah.
probably eventually another Mass Effect, but it's probably way down the road. And the narrative of this story is just absent. I mean, yeah, you can go and really take your time and go look at all the little things you can find, but the main story is just kind of it's not what you expect from a game, company that gave you Mass Effect and Dragon Age, and it's just really, really disappointing. And I know what their focus is, and I know they're going for that looter, shooter, schluter kind of thing, but a little bit more probably would have helped quite a bit. And it is what it is. I'm still going to play it. I'll play
Don't
with you
worry.
guys. We'll go Iron Man around and blow shit up. But
More's
For the
coming.
most part.
Don't worry. All right.
yeah, the Division 2, which I don't like. It's funny because I'm not a huge fan because it's a lot more serious. It's a lot more, tactical, and I am an idiot, so I'm not a huge fan of that.
you and me both.
I like just going in there and blowing shit up.
Run and gun.
Yeah, I'm more of a run and gun guy than but it looks good and it looks amazing and people are gonna love it and it's gonna probably outdo Anthem in every way possible.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like a full game. The demo that
Yep.
we played together, the beta that we played together, seemed more full in the 3 hours that we played than the entirety of Anthem that I've played so far.
Yeah,
There were more different kinds of things to do in that time period than Anthem has had yet.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's still fun. I still love it, and graphically, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, the graphics
And
are
It's
beautiful.
gameplay is solid. I never had an issue with controls. I crashed that game more times than any game I think I've played in the recent past. It just right from. I mean, When we were trying to play, I crashed 4 times
Yeah.
before I even got in the damn game. So it's
Good
like,
Lord.
shit.
And then there were twice where you were flying around. We're just flying to the mission or wherever we need to get. And sorry guys, I crashed. And then you're out.
Poor Iron
What's
Man.
up, Fastback? Just doing a little shout out to the chat.
Hey, Fastback.
Fastback.
So yeah, Fastback is upset that we are talking Anthem and not Pokemon. So we got to talk about Pokemon.
Oh, goddamn right, we got to talk about
Ooh,
Pokemon.
you're my best friend.
Who did you guys all see the trailer?
Yes, for Sword and Shield.
Yep.
I'm ready. Even though I bought fucking Go Pikachu and I didn't buy both, but I've put in about 5 or 6 hours on that. It's like an old school Pokemon game, and I love it. There's so much shit out there right now that it's gonna be those. Oh, I'm going on an 8-hour Colorado trip here, this summer. So that's when all my Switch gaming will happen, pretty much. So I love Pokemon though, man. Love it. I'm ready for Sword and Shield. Gonna buy it. Play 5 hours.
Which one are you buying?
I don't know yet.
I'm buying Sword.
Good question.
I attack. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then I'll buy a little Brawl Shield and we can be like, let's change Pokemon. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I have to get Sword. Sword is just so much cooler than Shield.
Yeah. Sorry, defense.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
Yes. Look at that.
That's true because the Patriots did beat the Rams with a pretty good defense. Oh my God, you're right.
Shit.
But it looks really good. I still don't have a Switch. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But it looks fun. It's kind of weird to call it Sword and Shield when there's definitely no swords and shields in the game.
They ran out of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Magenta and
I saw somebody on Twitter say, like, I can't wait until 2030 when I'm standing in line to buy Pokemon Gun and Bullet.
Yeah.
It looks really good though. But what do you guys think of these new Pokemon?
I didn't even really pay that much attention to them. They all look the same to me. Is that weird?
Last weekend, Little Bra was like, Dad, we got to get on Pokemon Go because there's this new Pokemon for the new game. And it was like a nut with an eyeball in it and like a little pile of goo. I said, that's a new Pokemon? Like, yeah, I got to get a shiny. So he got the new Pokemon. Then he transferred to Let's Go Pokemon Pikachu. And he was all excited.
Okay, let me look at
it. It was a very bad character design, okay?
So, yeah, they've got the fire Pokemon, the little bunny called...
No, I like the starters. They're cute. Cute as AF. I'll say that.
Okay. And then... But then from Score Bunny, the bunny,
that's
you get the water one, which is named Sobble.
That sounds like what I do. I'm like, what? Nah, I gotta stop.
It's just... And what was the third one's name? The green one, the green monkey guy.
Poodle? I don't know.
Jeez, I don't remember.
I'm looking.
Looking.
So what's the difference? Here's the thing. I don't understand. What?
It's Grookey. That's the monkey.
Grookey.
It looks awesome.
Key.
They've run out of words and they're just making noises now. That's Sobble. They're getting very close to sounding like racial slurs, and I don't
it's pretty close. Oh my God. Okay, so wait a minute. So
I'm either gonna be the monkey or the bunny. I haven't decided yet.
I'm being the bunny for sure. I'm always fire type all the way, baby.
Fire.
So normally, you see like Omega or Red or Omega Red. That's a fucking comic book character. God damn it, or whatever. Like you'll have like the big giant legendary Pokemon on the front of the. So what do you get with this one? I don't understand how that's gonna work. I just see a sword and a shield. Do eventually you get the sword and shield?
There's no way, right?
Oh, what if the legendary Pokemon's a sword?
Right.
What if it's sword and then it turns into Zelda?
Whoa.
That's it.
That's a hell of a crossover we got going on here.
Yeah.
Crossplay, man.
Just think how many copies Nintendo's going to sell this fall.
It's going to be humongous.
Oh, they're going to be making so much money.
It'll probably
When does it come out?
It comes out this fall. I don't think they set a date, right?
2019.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think by then I will have a Switch.
Nice.
I think I'm going to get one here soon because I've been working my ass off, and why not buy myself something to make myself feel a little bit better about?
Deserve it, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, what
treat,
the girl
treat
says.
yourself.
Treat yourself, son. The good life.
So when I get a Switch next week or whatever, what games should I get? Because I don't really know. I don't know what to get going into this.
Not Zelda.
Super
I
Mario
say
Odyssey.
that. Yeah, that's true. Odyssey
Mario
is
Kart
good.
8 Deluxe.
I have played Mario Kart 8 on
Well-
Wii U.
Will that come with it? There's so many bundles and stuff
No,
now.
I think they've got a bundle, or they've got a normal one on sale right now where you just get the Switch for $300, but then you get a $35 eShop credit. I think I'm going to get
Yeah.
that one because
Yeah, there you go.
then I can use that credit on whatever.
You can buy Guacamelee 2 again.
No, might as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get Toe Jam Earl in 3 different spots.
Sweet.
I mean, I have Guacamelee 2 on PS4. I have Guacamelee 1 on Xbox, PS4, and PC. Do they have Guacamelee 1 on Switch?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Might as well round it out.
Might as
I'm
well.
excited.
Let's
Odyssey's
see.
good. Breath of
Odyssey's
Wild is
good.
good. Don't worry.
It is really, really good. The problem is, I know how
Smash
much time you have.
Yeah.
That's, it'd be something that if you can find for cheap, I would get it. I mean, it's super good.
Super Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, I think I have to get Smash Bros.
You almost
Sell
have
it to
to.
yourself.
I'm really excited about that one, and I want to play the single player mode. I'm glad that there's a single player mode back.
I mean, most of these games are ports. Like,
Mhm.
just that's what they are. So it's if you played some of them before, really no reason to get them again. I like the Fire Emblem games and
Yeah.
what the hell was the other one? The other RPG one they had. Well, the RPG one they had the
Golden Sun?
Chronicles with the
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh,
Love
I
that
haven't played the
game.
new one.
right.
How is it?
It's awesome.
Really?
I've got that, and I got the expansion for it.
I
Oh,
heard the gameplay is very convoluted. Like there's so much going on the screen.
There's
You're like,
tons
what?
going on. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell's happening half the time, but it's super fun. And Octopath Traveler,
That's what I was going to say.
I got
You really
that.
like that, right?
I love that game.
Get
Okay.
it? You love RPGs, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Octopath. What? I think I really want to get Grease too.
Yeah, for sure. That is a nice. I mean, it's not super long, but it's really, really good.
purdy.
Really good.
And there are so many cool little indie games that it'd be so much more fun to carry around with me
Yep.
than it would be to sit and play it on a console.
The Messenger. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a Ninja Gaiden type game.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then
Beats
I
out.
already have a backlog. Cool. Thanks,
Yep.
guys.
Sweet.
No problem, bro.
Astral Chain when it comes out,
Astral Chain. I don't know anything about that.
it looks awesome. I don't know anything about it either. Platinum Games did it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
right. I
no.
do know about that. I have to get that, obviously.
yeah, that's happening.
I'm not as hyped as I should be for that. I was like,
Should be.
okay.
I can't believe they haven't announced a Nier Automata port for the Switch. I would buy that in a second.
The Switch near my on
Yeah.
the Switch.
Yeah. If I could carry
Should
that
have-
around and play it whenever I want, hell yeah.
2B could have the Princess Peach outfit, but like way more sexual.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Speaking of sexualization in video games,
Mortal Kombat, no.
Dead or Alive 6 is out this week.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. Or next week?
It's out tomorrow.
it's-
Today. It came out today.
Came out today, yeah.
March 1st.
I have
Um,
never played Dead or Alive.
really?
Dead or Alive. They're fun games. It's real
Oh.
high intense fighting.
It's funny because I get on like the Xbox app,
Mhm.
right? And like if you go to like add-ons,
Mhm.
like you'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool. No, they've got some new DLC for this, and then I'll scroll down and there's 32 Dead or Alive 5 things. I'm just like, what the
Yeah,
fuck is all this shit? It's all naked women.
Exactly.
Square said it's $93 for all the DLC, which is
God,
more than the game cost.
What
Was that for Dead or Alive 6?
Yeah, it's already all out.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. So you buy the game for full price, and then so Dead or Alive 5 was free to play, and then you had to buy the packs of the characters. We talked about it on broadcast the other night, but there's like you'll go when there's a flash sale or whatever. If you sort by price, the top of the list is always Dead or Alive 5 character pack, $140 or some shit.
So is it a fighting game?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Right.
outfits, like
What I-
schoolgirl outfits.
what
and
did I
most
think?
of
I thought it was like a
outfits.
volleyball game for
That's-
some
that's-
reason.
That's a different game.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same girls. It's and the same dev. It's just a different style of game. I actually really like the volleyball games.
Oh
Whoa.
my God! It's Dead or Alive 6, season pass 1 is $92.99.
Holy shit! The first of
That's just season 1.
ugh,
Wow.
and people
And
are
the
gonna
game
get
is
it.
$60.
Yeah.
Oh,
They promised that they were going to tone down the sexualization in this game.
why?
Exactly. Why is the question?
TD's still bouncing, son.
Exactly. They're still bouncing
Your
all over the
audience.
place.
Jeez.
Exactly. That's their audience. People who like who care about whether there's bouncing boobies aren't going to pay $93 for an outfit pack.
Yeah,
People who are just there to watch the boobies, they're paying that $93 because it's better than spending that $93 on other websites.
that's true. That's
Here it is. It says this season pass will apply to 62 costumes and 2 new characters released during the period of March 2019 to June 2019.
how many?
62.
Holy shit!
Everyone does it though.
Insane.
Go play Street Fighter 5. There's a shitload of costumes you can buy for every character, and they cost $2 or $3 each. I'm like, good lord.
Jeez.
It's a part of fighting games now, unfortunately.
You want to hear something super disappointing?
Yes.
I bought a giant pack of shards for Anthem.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
God.
spent $0 on it or used it at all. It's so disappointing.
Well, so it's this.
This is coming.
It's the same problem that I have with Apex, whereas I don't think Apex is going to make a lot of money because what do you skin in that to make it look cool? The game is too.
EA properties.
I mean, so yeah, and that's what Dan and I talked about before. Is they really could make a killing releasing Mass Effect related DLC. So it's weird that they haven't put out much yet, but I'm sure it's in the works. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure EA all of a sudden, the massive success that it's had, EA's going, what the hell? How do we continue this? I can tell you right now, they're probably just canceling games left and right and putting all those developers on Apex, just like Epic did with every other game they were working on.
yeah.
Like Fortnite did good. Okay, let's cancel Unreal Tournament 2018 or whatever it's called. We're canceling Paragon. Everybody get on the Destiny now. Fortnite boat. Hurry. That's going to be EA. That's EA right now, just getting all their devs. Get over here. Clear this desk off. Go make Apex skins.
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
killing. Like, yeah. Arado wants to know if I ever tried the Soul Calibur with 2B in it. I have not, but Dan did.
Soul Calibur.
Badass, dude.
Yeah, as soon as I can get Soul Calibur for a decent price, because I'm not going to play it much. The only reason I want to play it literally at all is to play as 2B. 2B versus Geralt will be very fun.
With upper skirt.
All right, that's not what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
Bra and I talked like 6 months ago about the Senran Kagura games that were coming out for PS4 that were going to be censored, and we were going to have a whole topic on censorship. I'm still upset that we haven't done it yet, but
Let's wait till the next big explosion happens, because right now nobody cares again.
that's true.
It just kind of happens. It's almost like cross-pay sometimes. People are like, oh, what the hell? Then it's like no one talks about it. Then, oh my God, Sony refused it again. Then,
That's the sound of Twitter as a whole.
oh my God, I can't believe you. Fuck you guys. No.
Rado said he wants to see me in the Kaine skin from near the first near. That's
This is a weird turn.
that's showing butt cheeks and underboob. So,
Ooh, Alden. Use some herbal essence on that.
speaking of butt cheeks and underboob, Fortnite updated and there's a Weezer Island.
What kind of segue was that?
It wasn't.
That
was-
was a shitty thing. But you know what? Segway!
Segway!
Oh,
Do you guys like Weezer?
I love them. They're one of my favorite bands of all time.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
they're
first.
awesome.
Me first.
Me first.
Yeah.
I hung out with them backstage at the show. It's one of the only bands that I've
Oh.
ever like hung out with.
Look at him over here dropping that. Oh, well, we just hung out one time and we talked. You know.
I can't even begin to tell you how nerdy the whole story is, so I don't like.
I kind of want to hear it now.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
So back in like 2001, Rivers Cuomo, the lead singer for Weezer,
That's when they came back with the Green Album, right?
Yeah, the Green Album had just come out, and they were working on their 4th album that turned into Maladroit. He would record these songs and then post them on the internet to his forums, the Weezer forums, where all the nerdy ass fans like me were, and get feedback. Like, he was trying to put this album together based on fan feedback. They ended up recording like 60 songs for this album and then releasing the album that was like 12 songs. So there's 50 songs out there that, unless you were part of this group of people, you never heard. I mean, you can still find them now on YouTube and stuff like that. But because of that whole, like, because he's a really obsessive dude, so he goes through these phases where he's really obsessed with one specific thing. For the last album, he was obsessed with Tinder, and he would set up these Tinder dates and go out on dates with girls, even though he's married. Yeah, and then just so he could like talk to them and get to know them and see what Tinder was like, so that he could get ideas for the album. So he's a strange dude. So he made it a point. He wanted to go out and meet the fans for this tour. So he said, let me know what tour or what show you're going to be at, and we'll hook you up with backstage passes. So it was me, 2 other super nerdy dudes, and this girl backstage at the Weezer show. I was 18, I think, 19. I think this girl was 18, and the other 2 guys were a little bit older. And they're just like, we're hanging out backstage after the show, and they're like offering us beer. Like, I remember one of the members, yeah, one of the band members walked up to me and was like, "Hey, you want a beer?" And I was like, "I'm 19," and he goes, "Yeah, okay, you want a beer?"
Wow.
Yes.
And actually, so another really funny story about that night, kind of about me being a dick at 19 years old.
You lose your virginity?
No, not yet. Still.
Oof.
How old were you?
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind. I'll ask you later. When you lost it, never mind. But that's a totally different show.
I had lost it before that. I think I had a kid like 2 years after this. But so we were backstage. First off, Rivers is a really weird dude. Like, in person, I've never met anybody like him in my life. I shook his hand, and it was the weirdest thing. Like, he had like these tiny, dainty, soft, clammy hands. And I was just like, that's the lead singer of my favorite band, and this is odd. Wow. Tiny dude, like, he's short. He's really nice. But the rest of the band was way cooler, like, to talk to.
Really?
Because he's weird. But so Dashboard Confessional opened for them.
Oh.
And I've always hated Dashboard Confessional. And huh?
They had a couple good songs. Remember that Spider-Man song from the movie?
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, I like that one.
It was I didn't. I never liked them at all. I always hated them.
Well, that's your own fault.
That's your problem, man.
Well, so here's what happened: is we were backstage at this show getting autographs and stuff, and the girl who was back there goes, "Oh, it's Chris Carrabba, the lead singer." And everybody was trying to play it cool because everyone was like, "Me, we're too cool for Dashboard." And she goes, "Oh, I need to get his autograph, for my sister." And
yeah, but can you sign it on my titty?
My sister. Still no, don't worry.
So she calls him over to the table, and we had all like talked shit about him already. And I'm not a very fake person. He walks over to the table, very sweet dude, grabs the thing that she was getting Weezer to sign, like a Weezer album. We all had the CD that we were getting signed. And he grabs her CD and just signs along with Weezer's signatures. And I was like, that's kind of weird. I just dropped my mouse. And so then he doesn't ask. He just reaches the next guy's CD and signs his Weezer CD. And then he reaches out and grabs the next guy's CD and signs his CD. And then he reached out to my CD and I just slid it back.
Oh.
Because that was my Weezer CD. I wanted my Weezer band to sign it. Nice. And he goes, I mean, I wasn't a dick. I mean, I kind of was, I guess. But he goes,
"You're not Weezer."
Okay, bye, guys. And I was like, ooh.
His night, man. He probably went home and just thought about suicide and stuff. But
he probably wrote a song about it.
Yep.
Oh, dude. blew me off. So I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
But I haven't played Fortnite in a bit since Bra and I played it. But do you guys care at all about the Weezer Island? I think it's really cool.
I'm gonna see it tonight.
Yeah.
I love Weezer much, even if the new album's overproduced. But that's okay.
They play like the music or something there.
Yeah,
man.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure. So I think that because they've got like a stage set up and the giant logo and the speakers are always playing Weezer when you're on the island. I think they're gonna do a concert like Marshmello.
That'd be all right. That one I would might get on because I dig Weezer.
Yeah, I would be there for sure. Huh? What?
I was singing the song. Sorry.
You're just mumbling, and I'm not sure. Okay.
That's the best song on the album.
I like Zombie Bastards. I thought it was a good album. It came out today. There's 5 songs that are really, really good and 5 songs that kind of suck, but that's pretty good.
How's a good album, man? Go listen to the White Album. That's the best album they've had the past few years.
White Album's very good too. I thought Pacific Daydream was good too. Everything before White Album, before the album before that. I forget what's that album called. I don't care. This is boring. But no, it's not against you. No, I just
Everything Will Be All Right in the End.
Yes, that one. That was good. Everything before that sucked.
Hurley. Well, Make Believe was a good album. Ratitude. That was a very.
It was not good.
They sold out album. Like,
it was weird.
Who's your daddy? Like, come on, man. What is this garbage?
Yeah.
Or, the girl got hot. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
This ain't Weezer.
Yeah, that was weird.
You guys wrote a song about a sweater, okay? This shit is not Weezer.
Yeah. All right. So, Keto Crotch, Dan?
Yeah. So,
respect the Wheeze. To an extent.
Should respect the Wheeze.
To an extent.
You want to talk about that? Or Horizon Zero Dawn?
Well, Horizon Zero Dawn did sell 10 million copies. It's been announced. They came out and said it's been out for 2 years, and we just want to let you know it's sold well over 10 million copies.
Let me just brag a little. Yeah, it's like, damn, Sony.
Yeah. Yep. Number 2 wouldn't sell twice that many.
I had Zelda dudes coming at me like, well, it didn't sell Zelda. Well, Zelda has like 30 years of a fan base, and they've had, 20 Zelda games by now?
Yeah.
Like, this is a brand new IP, man. That's really good. Let your fanboy just kind of scoot aside for a minute.
Yeah. But it also doesn't matter. Like, Horizon sold over 10 million copies. It's a success. And, and there are so many PlayStation exclusives over the last 5 years or 4 or 5 years that have sold well over 10 million copies. You know, God of War will get there. Spider-Man will get there, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So things are looking pretty good for them. I hope Days Gone doesn't change that. But then again, like, you've got Detroit Become Human. That sold, 2 million copies? So that's not going to hit 10 million.
No. Probably not.
Until it becomes a mobile game.
Yeah.
On your phone. Whoa.
How do you guys rank Horizon Zero Dawn 2 years later?
Still awesome.
Yeah, it's still an awesome game, dude. I wanted to play it so bad last night, but life got in the way. I wanted to pop it in there and go fight some Thunderjaws and curse at the Stormbirds. Ugh.
I feel like I go back in there and I fight a Thunderjaw, and then I usually put it back down because it just kind of gives me that
satisfaction.
Satisfaction. I'm like, I'm good.
Yes.
I'm good now. I wasn't a huge fan of the DLC, only because it wasn't the story or like the game, because that's all awesome. There were times where I could not see what the fuck I was doing.
Oh yeah,
because the snow was so intense, which is a stupid complaint. But I was like, I can't see the fucking landscape because it's all goddamn snow. I mean, it was just snowing like super hard, and I was like, this is really stupid.
It was pretty snow though.
It was pretty snow. They did a very good job with the snow.
It was, and the sound design was amazing.
Design, top notch.
I thought it was pretty cool finding that long neck that was frozen.
Yeah, that was badass.
I was like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah, that's what I wanted this whole time. Climbing the tall necks was my favorite. Well, a really fun part of that game. I just wanted them so bad to release a DLC pack where you could climb more tall necks or climb more shit.
All
They were
next
like,
year,
The tallest neck pack.
yeah, there's only 6 of them in the game.
yeah.
But yeah, I think 2 years later, that game was my favorite game at the time, and still probably holds up as my favorite game. That between that and Nier Automata, I don't know which one's really top of the top, but God, it's so good. I want to go back. I wanted to take time this year to go back and replay Horizon and a couple of the other games that I haven't gone back and replayed. I want to replay The Last of Us, and I want to replay God of War, even though it's only been a year. But some of those experiences that I miss having, so I think if there's ever a lull in between games, that's what I'm going to end up doing. I really want to go back and play Last of Us because Seasoned Gaming just posted their video.
I know, right?
What is it? Re-examining the. Wait, hold on.
Re-examining the classics.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Sorry, Ains, if not.
I have no fucking clue. All I know is I watched it and it was fucking awesome.
It was so good. You should definitely go check that out. I watched it. Even first off, the intro was badass, Diego.
Gosh,
holy shit.
Diego can do some shit.
But it made me so nostalgic for that game. Ains explains it so well. And what made that game so special, and the plot points that mattered, and even getting up to the giraffes, it really hit me again. Like, God, that was so cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, but anyway,
and the next game you have to kill a giraffe. No.
Oh God,
that's a clicker giraffe. Oh my God,
it's a clicker giraffe.
Games like that you just mentioned, like God of War. I don't think I'll ever go back and play it again because it was so perfect the first time through.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to. And the same with The Last of Us. It took me a while to play that game because I didn't have the PlayStation. When I finally did, I was like, yep, that's it. I can go play games like BioShock over and over and over again, but there's just something about certain games that I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can play Mass Effect 3,000 times and never get old, but it's not because those games are getting old. It's just they were so perfect the first time through. I was just, that's
right. It's not going to hit you the same way this time because you know what's coming. I'm that way with Nier Automata. I want to go back and replay it, but part of what made that game so special is the way some of the twists and turns hit you. And now I know what's going to come, so it's a little bit different. I still want to go back and play it because it's a really fun game, but you're right. It's not going to hit you the same way ever again. Like, knowing that the giraffes are coming isn't going to hit you the same way when you're going through this dreary world for 6-8 hours, and then all of a sudden you're off in this cut and giraffes walk up. Like, holy shit, that was such a breath of fresh air for that game, but now you know it's coming. So I can see what you're saying, but I still want to re-experience it.
Yeah. I'm with you.
BioShock, you're right, is one of those you can kind of replay it because the gameplay is so solid. But that's another one where I don't replay it too often because that game was so special to me that I don't know, it doesn't. It's the same way that you're saying, where I feel like if I keep replaying it, it's not going to hit me the same way, and I don't want that to ever happen.
Gotcha. I'm with you.
What is Keto Crotch?
All right, so I don't know, is it keto?
Keto. You're right. Sorry.
Keto Crotch. So this has nothing to do with gaming. However, I keep seeing this pop up on all my feeds.
Yeah.
So the keto diet is causing stank crotch for some women, and I'm not sure 100%. Like, I got just daily keto crotch, but I'm not even on keto. So it's shower time as soon as Dan gets home. I just find it interesting that eating, I don't even know what the keto diet is. I think it's like meat. It's like that low carb shit, right? Does anybody know what the keto is?
Kind of. It's like a high fat, low grain diet. You can have like cheese and stuff on that diet. I was talking to a guy at work about it, and his girlfriend's doing it. And he's like, she can have, she probably does. She can have, probably because he said she can just eat handfuls of cheese. It's no big deal.
Hell yeah.
Depends on the cheese, I guess.
I poop for hours, but
we don't have to be on this topic super long. I just thought that was pretty interesting. to that this is happening, and I don't know why. Like every few minutes, it's like, "Hey, keto crotch is happening." I'm like, "Oh well, let's check it out and see what it's
Let's
about."
see. Here's the thing.
Go crotch.
Hashtag keto crotch.
It could be like Atkins asshole or anything, but so it's I've never seen anything like this. So, all right, thanks for indulging me.
It's funny that you say that because you're like, everywhere I go, I see keto crotch, blah blah blah. I've never seen it once until you mentioned it in our show topic ideas, and I think it's because Twitter knows its audience. It knows you're clicking on that link.
Well, fuck yeah, I am. Hey, listen, I'm all about, I'm getting ready to go do a diet here shortly. I'm hoping. I've done the Atkins before, so I was looking at keto, and then all this stuff came over about the keto crotch stuff, and I was just like, man, that's really unfortunate for, some women, have to go through it, and I feel sorry for them. But maybe I've also heard this was kind of a myth, so I'm not going to be the one to test out the theory. Just thought if you guys, indulge me for a minute, thought it was interesting. Good newsworthy stuff on a gaming podcast.
Diego just showed up and we're talking about keto crotch.
Talking about keto crotch, Diego.
What about this Momo, dude?
What hobo?
Momo.
I thought that was fake.
Yeah,
she's real.
I don't know what's going on. So
I hate that. I hate that freaking image.
Oh, I hate it too.
Creepy AF. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how fake it is. I'm trying to figure that whole story out, but it doesn't matter to me because if it's drawing attention to the fact that YouTube is legitimately dangerous for our children, then that's good because there's some creepy ass shit going on YouTube. And I mean, I did a whole episode of a podcast about it last year because there's just so much creepy shit on there, and I don't want my kids to be on YouTube because of it. And my kids are older now, but I can't. I think there's a lot of damaging stuff on there for kids that are 2, 3, 4 years old who don't understand what they're seeing, and this crazy shit's happening. There's these videos of you're watching Peppa Pig episodes, and then YouTube automatically plays this weird shit where Peppa Pig is getting eaten alive and like.
What?
Yeah, man.
Insane.
There's some crazy ones. The Peppa Pigs are famous at this point. Like these things are doing millions and millions of views because parents aren't seeing what their kids are watching, and the kids are just watching these Peppa Pig bullshit episodes.
So what is actually happening though? I mean, are they hacking the video, or are they taking the video and then inserting the Momo?
Yeah, supposedly they're splicing scenes of Momo telling you to cut yourself, but don't tell your dad, or
well, yeah, you don't want to tell your dad to cut yourself. I mean, that's just that's pretty basic stuff. I mean,
put a fork in the electrical outlet or something. I don't know.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
yeah, they're saying that's Roblox being. I did not hear about the Roblox sexual orgy.
I did not either.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's true, Diego. Is that true or is that a joke?
Sex blocks.
Having sex?
I want to know more about it. I mean, I want to know if it's real because my kids play Roblox.
Okay.
I don't want to watch it happen. I'm not gonna dead or alive this thing. Anyway,
Roblox and titties.
Arado asked when I'm gonna do an AMA on 8chan, and holy shit, we should have talked about that story. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, so THQ Nordic, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell 8chan was.
Someone said it's not 8chan, it's Infinity Chan.
Whatever.
Okay, sorry.
I hope I don't care if we offend them.
I never heard of it until that other day. And people were like, "Oh my god, what are they doing?"
But we've all heard of 4chan, right? Like 4chan is a fucked up place already. So apparently 8chan is this place where they were like, 4chan has too many rules.
Yeah, no fucks given.
Yeah. And THQ Nordic said, we're going to do an AMA. Here's the spot for it. Yes. I think Jason Schreier tweeted about it, where he said they were literally doing this post 2 posts away from a post about sexualized children. Like, what a bad idea. And you'd think, hey, they should have run that through the PR team. It was the head of PR who was doing the AMA.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a bad look, THQ Nordic. I think
Yes.
you're in a bad place. I think Jason Schreier's tweet was like, you step away from Twitter for 2 hours and you come back, and a company that stole its name from a failed dev is doing an AMA on 8chan. It's true.
Wow.
Like, they literally took their name from THQ, who went bankrupt.
Yep.
Yeah. Arado said maybe they should have researched it more than not at all. Yeah.
You ever heard 8chan? No. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
They invited us to go do an AMA, so let's just do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
It's really nice of them.
I think what sucks the most about this is none of us knew what that website was before now, and now everybody knows what that stupid website is, which means all of these deviants on Twitter who are seeing this shit now have this extra website to go to bring gross shit to.
I'm sure the deviants already knew about 8chan.
I guess maybe.
Already.
Yeah, I did look at the Roblox orgy stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty much Roblox having sex.
Huh.
So that's a thing.
It happens in the game?
Yeah, like they set up these orgy rooms. Right? And they get invited by these perfectly, like I guess some mom's kid got invited to one of the games, and she showed up and there was a bunch of, Roblox dudes doing it. So that was different. I have to watch Roblox now.
I have to check what my children are doing on Roblox.
What the fuck?
It's a scary world.
It is.
It is true, Diego. There is Roblox orgies.
Huh.
Well, viewers. Hard-hitting news.
Yeah, okay. I think
nobody wants to.
Alden's shattered right now. He's like, no.
Well, it's just a bummer. Like, the internet sucks, but it always sucks more to find out that it's something your kids do. You're like, all right, I got to find out what happened. Got to make sure they're not damaged.
Yes.
Broken.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we're about ready to wrap it up. What are you guys going to play this week?
Division 2 open beta.
You gonna play it?
More Shenmue and Resident Evil 2.
Wait a minute, are you playing on the PlayStation?
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Go down.
Play with me, please, Dan.
I'm gonna download it right now, man.
I don't think I'm going to play Division 2 beta at all.
I'm gonna play some Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I got the gold edition for like $20 off on the Switch. I'm excited.
I got it too.
Is it co-op or anything or what?
I think it is.
I think it is, yeah.
Oh,
let's go. Can you stream that on Twitch?
I think you have to have that little box, right?
Yeah, you'd have to have a capture card.
Right, yeah.
Elgato. Is it Delgato? No.
Yeah, it's Delgado.
Okay, that's what Jack Black's always calling it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my Delgato.
Yeah, that's what Doc uses, and he has a top-notch stream, so I want to do anything Doc does.
Doc is the Doc, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Simply said.
I'm not going to play the Division beta at all anymore because your progress isn't going to transfer over. So I know that I'm going to play it. I don't want to play a bunch of it now and then not matter, It's going to be frustrating as hell to get to like level 5 or 6 and then the game comes out and you're back at level 1.
I think you can only get to 8.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Calm your tits.
Okay. That's the tagline for the episode.
Yep.
Episode 11, Calm Your Tits.
Calm your tits.
I think this is technically episode 12 because episode 11 was on Mixer, but we had one viewer there. So
can you download the stream from Mixer and upload it to YouTube?
I can, but it makes me sad.
Let's just forget about it.
Oh, come on.
Supposed third sister I used to have, just don't talk about her.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Corey Matthews had a younger sister on Boy Meets World, and then she disappeared for years. And Sean Hunter had an older sister, and she disappeared. So you can find out more about that and all of the hard-hitting Boy Meets World episode issues at Boy Meets World meets... Wait, hold on. Boy Meets Girl meets Boy Meets World. That's my podcast name.
My wife.
My fiance Tanya and I do that one. It's really fun. I think it's a good show. So check it out. If you like Boy Meets World at all, if you don't, it probably won't be very fun for you.
Been a while since I watched that show.
Okay. Well, you could watch it along with us at Boy Meets Girl Meets Boy Meets World.
You're like, wow. I can't believe the show not that good as it used to be. Oh,
It's pretty good still. I think it holds
Really?
up.
good. Okay, I'll see if the wifey wants to watch it.
Yeah, it's fun. I want to do an episode where we just literally live stream while we watch the episode.
You should.
But do like a mystery science theater.
Back
I was
to your
trying to
head.
think of a clever pun and it just didn't come out, so I just paused and then said the rest of the word theater. So yeah, check that out. Arado wants you to watch the live action Kim Possible movie this weekend.
Oh, it comes out I didn't know it came out this weekend. Cool.
All right. Anything
I won't
else?
watch it.
I think we're
I
done.
won't
We're running out of steam here. We're all
I
tired.
won't watch it.
Let's go. We're good.
Hands
won't
ordering
watch
food.
Thank you, bro, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Where can we find you, bro?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram,
Find me right now.
Mixer, Twitch, YouTube /PlayStation Brawl. Keeping it easy, son.
Except for Xbox,
Oh yeah, it's the Brawl 2099.
which is awesome.
In a world where Marvel Comics wanted to do future stuff.
He's the Brawl 2099.
Yes, sir. That's what it comes from, man. I was so amazed when I was a kid. I'm like, oh my god, it's comic books from the future, kind of deal, and they weren't that good.
No.
Spider-Man was kind of cool though.
Yeah, Spider-Man was great. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is out now digitally. Go get it because
It's so
damn
good. Such a freaking good movie.
Okay. Dan, where can we find you? Season Gaming? Big Cat?
.com. Come watch it
My mom's house.
at my mom's house.
Yeah.
My mom's house.
That's an awesome
My mom's house.
shout out to Tom Segura, who doesn't know me, but has the best fucking podcast in the world, aside from this one and the broadcast
There you go.
What
Yes.
about Bigcast?
and the big cast.
Hey, when are you coming on my show to have a Hideo Kojima dispute? You hating son of a bitch.
Let's go. Let's go. I'll bring the facts.
We have to wait for a new trailer for Death Stranding first.
Okay, as soon as that happens,
I'm
I'm on.
super hyped.
We'll just start yelling at each other.
I think we should wait until Dan, the next time a Death Stranding trailer comes out, I want you to not watch it and
Guess
then watch it live on broadcast.
Okay.
The next trailer is going to have legit gameplay.
Mm.
You watch. You watch. I hope.
And it's going to have
Probably hope.
legit gameplay, and you're still not going to realize that it's legit gameplay.
Yeah. It looks that good.
Yes.
No, it's going to be so crazy that you have no idea.
Hey man, you read the tweets. People were saying they took it to Guerrilla Games, and Guerrilla Games was like, "Oh my god!" And they were impressed out the ass.
What they haven't told you yet is that you have to play a 35-minute section where you're a baby trying to climb out of an esophagus.
Hey, that is that's outside the box thinking. That's something that hasn't been done. I'm looking forward to it. So
No, nobody has ever played a game.
Kojima on, bro. Kojima on.
Oh man,
Kojima fanboys. Damn.
those guys.
Can't get through to them.
All
right. All right. So I can't wait for that episode of the PlayStation broadcast, which I am also on with
Oh, cool.
our third wheel here. Listen to last week's episode or this week's episode. It was fun. It was a good episode. We talked about all the games of March. Check it out.
It was fun. What about this game? Okay, here's the next game.
There were a few of those where it was like, hey, how about this? All right. Cool.
Nice.
And I apologize to developers. We did not mean to insult your games, but
I may be reviewing one of the games on that episode on the PlayStationBros.com.
Awesome
Nice.
P.
Awesome P. That's right. All right. I think we're done.
Good night.
Good night. Have a good week.
So long. Farewell.
Go ahead.
That's all I know.
All right.
So,
We're done. Bye.